morning, everybody. I've begun my big adventure. I left this morning at 7:30, and I'm now about 110 miles southeast of Baker on Interstate 84, just west of Boise, Idaho. And I'm heading for Ely, Nevada, hoping to make that by this evening. If not, that's fine too. I definitely would like to get into Lake Mead by Thursday night or Friday morning, and then probably it'll be Monday before I get my boat launched. It's going to take a couple days to set up, and yeah, so I'm on my way. I'm traveling. Little update. I've been traveling now for 3.5 hours, just going through Mountain Home, Idaho. And so I don't imagine I'll be stopping. I might stop at a rest stop, which is, I don't know how many miles ahead of me yet, but I might stop there and use the facilities. I really dislike concrete highways. In this particular rig, or when I'm pulling something, it's just a constant vibration up and down, and it just very annoying. And I don't know if that's true of all pickups of this wheelbase and pulling a trailer behind them, but it sure does make an uncomfortable ride. Yeah, anyways, I just thought I'd gripe a little bit. Well, I made it to the rest area, and I've used the facilities, and I was going to get out and use the camera and go around the boat and, you know, do like a visual inspection and video it while I was doing so. But dang, the wind is really whipping out there today, and I just don't want to get out there. And besides, the audio you wouldn't be able to hear a thing. It would just be blown out. But anyways, I don't know if you can notice it, but the wind's really whipping out there. You can see by the sagebrush and the grass out in that direction, and then over there towards that dumpster you can see the bags, plastic bags, rippling in the wind. So I'm just going to save that little bit of a boat inspection for later, but I try to stop every now and then and check the tires and make sure everything's secure. So time to get back on the road again. Got quite a ways to go. Talk to you later. So I left the interstate just a few minutes ago, and I'm heading down Old Highway 30, and Old Highway 30 I believe runs into, I think it's 95, and 95 will take me all the way down, straight on down through Nevada to Interstate 15, which runs into Las Vegas. So yeah, I'm glad to get off the interstate. I much rather enjoy driving on 2-lane highways. I can go a little slower. There's not so much traffic going by me all the time. It definitely takes longer. I got to go through all these little podunk communities, but it's more scenic too, more to look at. So you can see that it's a little bit. We're coming into a small town here. Oh, I better slow down. The speed limit here is 25. I'm not even sure what town this is. 25 right there. Okay, I better put the camera away and concentrate on my driving. The Snake River. Entering Twin Falls County. we've reached Highway 93 to Jackpot, Nevada. Right, that's a border town, so looking good. I don't even know what time it is right now, but I'll at least make Nevada. I often think I make the mistake of pushing the record button when in actuality I'm turning it off and I'm talking to a dead camera. And then when I think I'm turning it off, I turn it on and then lay the camera down and I'm not recording anything. So I really don't know how much I got to keep a better eye on it. It's got a little light up in the left top corner of the camera that blinks red when it's recording, and I fail to notice it each time, so there's a chance I lost footage that I thought I had too. That was the 3-mile marker, so we have 3 miles before we hit Jackpot. And if I'm on the ball, I'll try to get the Nevada state line, the sign as we cross the state line. Here she comes. Here comes the Nevada sign. We're coming into Jackpot, little casino town. There she is, right there, Nevada. Well, we just crossed back into the Pacific time zone. We were in Mountain Time. And I believe right up here, we'll see how far it is to Wells. There's the sign. Wells is 67, Ely is 204. Wow, 204 to Ely. I don't think I'll be making that this evening. I don't know how well this is going to record. It's still pretty breezy out here. I'm in Wells, Nevada, and I stopped at the Flying J and got myself another coffee and a bottle of water, which I'll need later this evening. Well, that wind's really blowing down. Checking my boat, make sure the tires are up, make sure nothing's getting hot as far as the wheel bearings. Oh yeah, that wind is really blowing. I don't know if you can hear any of this. Okay, looking good. I don't see any problems here at the hitch. Everything's still connected, so we're ready to roll. So I'm thinking of stopping somewhere between here, Wells and Ely for the evening, but I may go all the way into Ely. We'll see. Enough for now. It's 3:30 Pacific time. I've just left Wells, Nevada, on my way to Ely. Ely from Wells was 136 miles, and I've probably covered maybe 10 of that so far. So I've got a ways to go. But if you look out in front of us, this is so typical Nevada. Long, straight stretches of flat highway. Nice for traveling over, though. You know, I don't have to pull a lot of grades with pulling this boat behind me. But yeah, this is so typical. Update. It is 4:15 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm on Highway 93 heading south in Nevada. I'm between Wells and Ely, and at present time I'm right approximately 100 miles out of Ely. I hope to make that by this evening, and a short distance the other side actually, and find a place to pull out and just camp and stay in my boat for the night. You look that across there, and you realize there are still places in the United States where there are vast open tracts of land, unused, unpopulated. It's nice to see that. Nice to see that there aren't people everywhere. Don't know if you can see that far down the highway, but that's probably 10 miles as far as I can see the highway where it crests the ridge off on the horizon there. This looks like a good place to set up for the evening. And it's probably about 5:30 Pacific time, and I'm getting a little tired of driving anyways. So yeah, this is just off the highway. And wow, it's gonna be nice out here, nice and quiet, except for maybe some traffic, occasional traffic on the highway. That's my view out here. When I get up in the morning, I'll check everything over, but right now I'm just going to call it a day, make something to eat, and you know, maybe read a little bit or something like that, and then hit the hay. Yeah, so the wind is still pretty brisk out here, and it's going to make for getting decent audio pretty difficult. A lot of wind rumble, I suppose. Anyways, I wanted to show you what was in the back of my pickup, what I'm carrying with me. I got this ice chest, which is going to be my refrigerator. I got this card so I can transport items to and from the boat when I come into dock. And I have my pontoons in there. The pontoon boat is totally broken down, but it won't take me long to put it together. And I'll use that as my dinghy. And when I want to do some fishing in these coves or just go exploring a little bit. Oh, yeah, in the back here is my new refrigerator freezer. I don't know if you can see it through that glass. Let me see if I can open up the door here. Unlock. Yeah, so this is it. It's, I think, a 65 quart capacity. Here's the control panel, and it says it's at a -1, running off of 12.7 volts. I'm really happy with it. It seems to be well constructed. I'll get you a better view when I get it out of there and into the boat. But and here on the floorboard, I don't know if you can see that, there's my lithium iron phosphate battery, 170 amp hour. Pretty damn spendy item too, I'll tell you. And I could use another one of them, but for now I'm going to try to get along with just the one. So yeah, my pickup's pretty well packed with all kinds of gear. In this bag is mostly camera gear. I think I brought, besides what I'm filming with right now, the GoPro, I brought my Panasonic GH2 and a Sony Alpha 6000 and a couple lenses for each, and batteries, and just all kinds of camera paraphernalia. And I also got my, there's the case for my GoPro and the drone. I brought the drone, so I definitely plan on using that drone. But in the morning, I will inspect the boat, check my wheels, check the bearings. There's really not much I can check with the bearings, but so I'm gonna just stay here for the night, and I'm probably another 50 miles into Ely, but I don't feel like driving it anymore, so I'm just going to be a little short of my destination for the first day out. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Time to get rolling. Got people to see, places to go. Morning, everyone. It's 8 in the a.m. I left my the rest stop where I spent the night at 6:45 this morning, so I've been traveling for, what's that, an hour and a quarter. And I just passed a sign that said I have 107 miles remaining to reach Las Vegas. And then from Las Vegas, on the north end of Las Vegas anyways, I believe it's about another 20 miles out to where I will be launching the boat. So I have about 127 miles total remaining. And now I'm coming into this little town ahead here, and I have yet to have my morning coffee, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to pull over here and go in and get me a big cup of joe. Really thirsty. Picnic tables and the restroom over there. Truckers out there. So, yeah. Well, we made it to Lake Mead. Windy as can be out here, so I'm not going to have very good audio once again, but I wanted to get the sign to the Lake Mead recreational area. So that's it. I made it safely. No mechanical problems or issues. And I don't know if you can hear any of this audio. It's really bad out here, so I'll video later.